This interview is with Thomas Davids, date of birth 18/7/95. Today's date is the 3rd of the 3rd, 2017. The time, about 6:30 p.m. Reference to case number 07-001-857. I am now going to read you your rights, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can be used against you in court. You have the right to consult with a lawyer and have a lawyer present with you while you are being questioned. If you want a lawyer but are unable to pay for a lawyer, one can be appointed to represent you free of any cost. I understand you wanted no lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You've declined to have a lawyer present. You still have the right to stop answering at any time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Waiver of rights. I understand each of my rights and am willing to make a statement and answer questions without a lawyer present. No promises or threats have been made to me. Is this true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you would, can you initial each one of these like we've done before?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
This isn't the first time we've met, is it?
No, sir.
Remind me of the last time we met.
It was 5 years ago. I was a witness for my brother's crimes.
Ryan, I remember. How awful. What happened? How did your mother cope?
Fine.
Really? Well, she was always overtly occupied, wasn't she? Just a little bit too busy. Always out, your mum, eh? Bit of a troublemaker. She good to you at home, or...?
She was fine.
You're going to want to talk a bit more today, Tom. It'll save you some trouble.
She was a strong mother. Consistent. When we were younger, I was younger, she would just yell and forget and leave, I guess.
Any particular thing come to mind? Any moment that may explain why we're here?
No.
Are you sure? This is where you want to start, to be honest, because we have, on record, in 2008, a domestic disturbance in your family home at that point. Your mother had a violent dispute with her boyfriend at the time. You were at home and gave a statement.
I was young. It was ages ago. I don't remember shit like that. Why would I?
Yet you gave a statement.
At the time, I knew what happened. When I was asked a day later, not... What? 10 years later?
Who looked after you then? Who was your carer, so to speak?
Very nice performance.
My brother looked after me.
How old were you when your brother started caring for you?
He didn't take care of me like that. He just... I don't know. I guess I'd have been 7 or 8. I don't know.
Okay, 7 years old. That's a lot for a teenager to take on. He must have really loved you. It's a big responsibility to take on.
There was a lot of pressure on him. We were always very close. I think he thought he had no choice.
Yeah, I bet. Is that why he turned to crime, to provide for you? It says here, one male named Ryan Davids breaks and enters into the home of the victim, Nicholas Jameson, at 11:06 December the 8th, 2010. Nicholas Jameson wakes as the noise and leaves his bedroom, going past his 4-year-old daughter's bedroom, to chase your brother out of the house. On his way, he picks up his gun. Your brother is shot dead in the street.
Stop it.
Ryan Davids dies later that evening. Jameson goes through an extensive court case over the death. The courts gave Jameson the benefit of the doubt, charged with self-defence, acted with aggressive and gratuitous force.
He did it for his family. We had no money, no food. We were living out of our mum's whoring pockets. What the fuck were we supposed to do? He was the victim.
No, Jameson's 4-year-old daughter was the victim. Did you know he had a 4-year-old daughter? I don't know about you, but if a violent man like your brother broke into my family home, where we eat our meals, where my daughter plays, where my wife and I make love, there is nothing I wouldn't do to protect from harm. Your brother was a threat to the safety of his child. To someone hearing this case for the first time, an investigation wouldn't even be on the books. Self-defence. He had every right to shoot your brother.
He didn't fucking deserve to die. No one does.
Did Molly Plum deserve it when she died? Not so vocal now, are we? I want to talk about some more before we move on. Anyways.
I know what I did was...
Wait, Tom, not yet. Your first offence.
Yeah, public disturbance.
More specifically, public disturbance, and underage public intoxication.
Yeah, but
Were you just before Molly? Where were you just before Molly Plum died?
at home, our home,
Doing what?
drinking. I was drunk.
Did you kill Molly Plum?
I...
Did you kill Molly Plum?
Yes, okay. I loved her though. I loved her, and now she's dead. It was me. It was me. I killed her.
I think that's all.
You can't blame the past for this. I've been shitty, and people have been shitty, but I killed Molly. Just me. She's dead, and it was me. This whole thing doesn't matter. You know it was me when I walked out through the door. All you needed was I said it out loud.
As I was saying, I think we're done.